Hello, my friends, and welcome to the reveal of the February/March. So it comes out February 1st, but it's for the month of March, so that way you know why everything says March in there. This is the new journaling kit. So I have some changes that are coming to the shop, and I'm putting this video out super early so that you can see the new format, you can see what's available. You can hop onto the website and either sign up if it's something that you're interested in, or if you're already a subscriber, you can make changes now, because there is going to be like a cutoff date to where the changes need to be made, and I'll explain all of that in this video. It's going to be a little bit of a lengthy video, so grab a cup of coffee, get something to drink, relax, maybe get a pen and a paper in case there's something in here that you need to ask me a question later. You can drop them in the comments down below and I'll try to get back to you as quickly as possible. Also, you can always get a hold of me through the Shopify app, email me, Instagram, YouTube. There's like, you have so many options to get a hold of me. Don't ever feel like I will not be able to get back to you, because I always will find a way to get back to you. So anyways, new format, new paper, new everything. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, I have the new paper option. We'll go over paper option number 1. So we have the premium matte paper, which is right here. That's the one. This is the one that I've always used. It's called unicorn paper. It's premium matte. It's white. Then we also have now got a frosted clear option. So when you either one of the 4 different options that you're going to be able to choose from, you will pick your paper type as you figure out which option you want. So there'll be 4 listings up on the website. The first listing is going to be option 1. I have my little cheat sheet over here so that I can remember the names of everything, because I'm still like working out the details. Option 1 is going to be with journal and just 1 washi. The second option is going to be with the journal and all 3 washis. The third option is going to be no journal, 1 washi. And the fourth option will be no journal, all 3 washis. So those are the options. I heard you guys, I got feedback on you loving the journals but not needing one every single month. So this gives you the option to add in the journal or to not have it, or to, because I do allow you to jump around. So maybe 1 month you want the journal and the next 2 or 3 you don't. So you're able to kind of hop around and figure it out. But I am going to have to go back to the time limits so that when I'm ordering the journals, I do have an idea of how many I need, and then you won't be able to make changes after that time. But it's not going to be like a huge long window. You'll have plenty of time throughout the month to go in, make changes, do whatever you need to do. And then the cutoff date will probably be around the 23rd of the month, to where you won't be able to make any more changes. So that way I can add up everything that I need to make sure that I have enough journals and stuff for everybody. Okay, so that's being said, I got that part out of the way so I can put my little sticky note away, because that's basically all there is. And now let's go through the actual kits. So the first things first, no more 4 vinyls. Now you're going to get, every single kit comes with 1 vinyl, and this is the vinyl for this month. This collection is called Baked with Love, and it is my birthday month, so I really wanted to do something with baked goods, because I love breads, and that's just me. I just love that kind of stuff, and so I thought it would be like a really fun aesthetic to do an entire kit based around that. But you're going to see a huge difference in my art style. I've been experimenting with this. If you're a shopper of mine over on Etsy, you've already seen this type, something similar. I haven't done actual groupings because I've always let you guys do your own collages and figure out your own thing. But I thought that I really love doing this. So this is my favorite part of the designing, is actually grouping the things together. So now I kind of did a lot of that for you, and you'll see it throughout the kit, to where all you have to do is grab the stickers you love, sit them down, and go. And then you can start on the best part of it after you finish decorating it, is writing down all of your memories or whatever it is that you're planning for. So here's this. That's the vinyl sticker. Stick around until the end, because I do have some other, especially if you're already a subscriber, I do have some information for you on things that are leaving. So there are subscriptions that are leaving. The 4 options that I just told you are the only options, but stay tuned. Don't freak out. I did some really cool things with these journaling kits, to where no matter what you're using, no matter what size planner you have, no matter what size journal you have, it does not matter. These are going to work for you. So stick around. We don't need to do standard vertical anymore. We don't need to do Hobonichi. We don't need to do the weeks. Those are going away, but watch, just watch. Okay. So that being said, I'm going to move this one out of the way and just show you like the difference between the two papers when I get to something with some really bright, vibrant colors so that you can really get a good idea. But I'm going to set that one off to the side and we're just going to go through this one. So every single month you are going to get the month specific header. So this one is for the month of March because it is going out February 1st, hopefully, God willing, that everything goes smoothly. This is going out that day. So you have that right there. Then you also have the freebie for the month of March. So this is the month of March freebie. That will be also going out with every order. Regardless of what you do in the month of February, you're going to get this freebie right here. But that's the one that's going in your kits. Then everybody is going to get the Vellum. Let me get a piece of paper out so you can see. Like the Vellum is kind of hard to see when it's not, but you get the Vellum March, kind of like a little tip-in that you can use. There's one card missing that I hasn't shown up yet that I've ordered, and it's this size, but it's that soft touch cardstock, and it's got a design on it from the kit in here. It's a collage that's on that one as well that you can use as like a little tuck-in for a pocket or whatever, but I have that also coming. But it's not here yet. So I wanted to get this video out super fast so that you guys could make decisions, if you don't want to subscribe anymore or you want to make changes or whatever, it's there so that you can get in there and actually do it super early. Okay, so then I think I'm just going to go straight to the Vellum. So one of the new things that I'm adding in is Vellum, and I'm still kind of experimenting on how to make it not curl, but you guys will have to figure that out when it gets to you. I see other people's Vellum that they make and I don't see any curling, but I think it's because I have such huge temperature fluctuations in my shop / office because it's in the basement and I live in the Northwest. So I do have dehumidifiers in here. I have all the things to try to keep the temperature, but you know, it's a basement, so stuff happens. And I think that's why I get like slight curling on my Vellum. But once you cut them down and you actually put them in your books, they're fine. There's nothing to stress about. So you have the Vellum dashboard. This is the Vellum dashboard. And like I said, this is baked with love. You've got all three characters in here. You've got Lily, you'll see Buttons, you'll see Leafy in here. And then I did a whole lot of like bakery shopped and baked goods. So you've got Lily hanging out over a giant pile of yummy baked goods. And that is the dashboard. And then you have this one, which is just a nice plaid that you can do some layering on top of if you wanted to. You can rip these, you can do whatever you want. It's just Vellum. So you can rip them and set them down and then layer some stuff on top of them. So I gave you a plain one so that you can do whatever you want with it. And then I gave you a more busy one, which is this. And it's got kind of layered on top of it different types of like script. Some of it's French. There's some postmarks on here. There's all kinds of stuff that's layered over this gorgeous floral that you can use as just like a regular divider or dashboard or whatever it is that you want to do with it. You can cut it up. But this is the same size as the Velcro pouches that I send your kits in. So it's a little bit bigger than what you used to. Like this is what you used to. Probably, actually, this is even kind of big. This is even bigger than this. But in order for it to fit inside of the pouch, because I want to make sure everything goes in the protective pouch, I did cut it to that size. So it is a little bit smaller than an 8x10, but I think it's like 6 3/4 by 9.5 or something like that. So that's that. I have it written down. Then you have your journal this month. So this month's journal is, put that away for a minute. I don't think I have any more Vellum to show you. This is this month's journal. Again, it's the dot grid with the kind of smoother paper inside. So be careful with maybe let it dry for a second when you're using like gel pens and stuff like that. But this is the journal, which I just noticed that the pages are messed up in this one. I'm gonna have to check all the journals and make sure that this is not what happened and then contact them. Luckily I have plenty of time, but look at that, there's only half, it's only half a page. So I don't know what happened here, why it didn't print all the way through. That's kind of weird. I just noticed it. It's a good thing we're doing this now because I still have plenty of time to get them to send me the right ones. But when you get it, that dot grid is gonna go all the way across. Although this is kind of cool. I kind of like that. Tell me what you think. Do you like that? I like having that line right there. So you have like this area over here. It's kind of almost already separated for you to have like a to-do list area and then dot grid on this side. I actually like this, but I am still going to make them fix it because I didn't order it that way. Okay, next up is your full page sticker. So this is on the, I'll show you both. So this is on the frosted clear and then this is on the premium matte. So you can see the difference there. I am going to show you rolled out what this looks like on paper because you can see that there's definitely a difference in the colors. Like this is much more vibrant, but that's because it's on a white paper, so it kind of pops off the page, and this is on a frosted clear. So, but when you do lay it down on your white or cream paper, it looks amazing, like amazing. And I'll show it to you when we get to that part, because I have swatched everything out in my Hobonichi Cousin so that I can show you in a Cousin what it looks like. But there's that. Then we have, this is going to be the same in both kits. So what I'm showing you, the next 3 pages that I show you is going to be the same in either one. So either paper choice is going to get frosted clear for your weekdays. And I gave you enough for a month with a next month and a this month at the bottom. So there's an entire month's worth of weekdays. And these are Kiss Cut weekdays. Then this one is also frosted clear in both kits. And this is your monthly, your March dailies. So I did see from the Rosy Life Planner, I saw Linda from the Rosy Life Planner, they do something similar to this. And what she does is she takes for her daily journaling, she takes like March 1st and say March 1st was a Monday. She'll take her March 1st, which is a Monday, she'll put the March 1st down and then she'll put the Monday right under it. And then that's how she does her daily planning. And I thought that was such a good idea that I kind of borrowed that idea from her. So you do have the entire month of March, plus there's a little birthday one in here because it's my birthday that month. So I wanted to have a birthday script. I might change that up. I might leave it like that every single month. I don't know. And then you have your weekdays. And like I said, those are going to come in the frosted clear in both kits. It doesn't matter which kit. Now this is where things start to get exciting. This one here is one that I borrowed from Sterling Ink. And I thought this was brilliant because people plan and journal in so many different sizes that you can't have one kit for everybody, or can you? So this one, I've got several different sizes here of numbers and dates, and this is the monthly. So if you don't, if you want to like put January 1st, February is the 2, March is the 3, you know what I mean? Like you can use this on like a monthly page or on the top of a spread if you're doing a monthly spread to depict which month it is. You've got some days of the week in a different font that are smaller, some numbers that are a little bit different. So this is good if you're using a personal size, a passport size, a Hobonichi Weeks, a Cousin. It doesn't matter what you're using. All of these together are going to be fantastic for whatever size you're using. So these are going to be very versatile no matter what, which is good because this is taking the place of all of my other subscriptions. But I'll get into that at the end after you've seen all of this so that you know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, then we're going to get into the washi strips. So washi strips, there's 2 different sizes here. I'll pull this one up a little bit so you can see the sizes. So you've got this one, which is a little bit thicker, and then this side, which is a little bit thinner. So you've got a thinner one and a thicker one, and I do have these swatched out for you, so I will show them in a minute. But this whole entire thing is cut into strips. So you have lots and lots of washi strips in this gorgeous floral pattern. Then we have this sheet right here. So I'm gonna get the ruler out for you. My very loved, very used, very stickered up and very dirty ruler because I use this for everything. But these are your stamp and deco. So these are the deco ones around it, and then you've got your stamps here. And these are running a little bit over an inch each. So you can use these in your Hobonichi, like a little bit over an inch. I would say from side to side, you're just about at the 1.3. So if you know what your Hobonichi Weeks, your Hobonichi Cousin sizes are for your boxes, they're about 1.3 inches wide. So this sheet right here can be either used as deco in no matter what size planner you have, or you can use these as your main artwork in your Hobonichi Cousin. So that's why I'm telling you, I'm getting rid of the other subscriptions. There's no more standard vertical. There's no more Hobonichi Cousin. There's no more weeks, but don't freak out. Don't freak out because you have tons of options in order for you to continue using this in all of those. So I'll keep going, but here's your stamp page, which I think is stinking adorable. And you got little buttons baking and leafy with the, I just can't. I just love this. And this is my art is evolving, and as my art evolves and I become more confident in it and I find new things that I love, new pens that I love to try, new techniques that I like to try, that art is going to start to reflect that. And that's what this kit is. This is a labor of love, and this is something that I've been working on for a while. This art style, I absolutely love it. Every single thing in this kit is hand drawn by me. Every single thing in here. So other than the fonts, you know, I don't have the greatest handwriting in the world, so I do import fonts that I love depending on which one I'm using for that month, and I get permission to use them. I do buy for the licensing and whatnots for whatever I use. So yeah, anyway, meat and bones of this kit are these 2 pages right here. So this one here, you've got your full washi at the bottom. You've got your little bit of a smaller washi at the top. So if you're using like a standard vertical size or whatever, you've got a full box right here on the side. You've got some more strips, and then you've got lots of deco to kind of play with. And all of these are kiss cut, different types of little florals and little decos. And this is what my style is, guys. This is what I love the most. I love to draw little funky florals. I love to draw and then do these collages. So you can see a lot of these kind of collages. So just I hope this is something you guys really like, because I'm very nervous right now. If you had any idea, like my heart is pounding so fast, I think my watch is going to start alerting because I'm just nervous. I'm afraid everybody's going to be like, oh my God, I hate that, and jump ship. And then I did all of this basically just for me, which is okay because I love it and I'm going to use every single ounce of this. And as a matter of fact, I will share on social media me using this kit in all of the different formats. So stay tuned for that. If you're not already following me on over on Instagram, you probably want to go over and do that, because you're going to see how I use all of this artwork in every single one of them. I've got a cousin, I've got a weeks, I've got my daily journal, I've got all the things. So we'll be able to use it in everything. So here is the second part of like the meat of the thing. So you've got 2 more kiss cut washi, top and bottom. You've got a great big deco right here that's a collage, and then you've got all of this stuff over here, different elements that you can use throughout to decorate your pages. So those give you all of your kiss cut washis and some of your bigger elements right there. Then I gave you a monthly. I thought this was brilliant. I saw this over on Harriet Wright Designs and I was like, oh my God, that is perfect, because I'm not going to be offering monthly kits anymore. Here's the segue into the monthly kits. The monthly kits that I have up in the Etsy shop right now, and the ones that are going to be on Shopify, which yes, I am opening up Shopify with all of the artwork, including some things that I cannot add to Etsy. So if you haven't checked out the Shopify shop, it may not be all the way ready by the time this video goes out, but keep an eye on it. And as I update it, you're going to see a lot of the stuff on there that Etsy isn't super great with. Like, they don't always appreciate the redrawings of like anything that is magical school related, or maybe movie related or cartoon related. They're not super okay with that. And I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about it, but if I love something, like say I love Totoro and I really, really wanted to draw my characters with my version of Totoro, and I draw it, and somebody sees it and reports it, then it gets taken down. So instead of me dealing with any of that, those kinds of things you're going to find over on the Shopify shop, because I have less issues with that. And I do redo everything. It's not like I'm just like grabbing images off of the internet and putting them on my paper. I redraw everything in my own style. So, but you know, it's all, I don't know, it's a touchy subject. It's a touchy subject. But anyways, that's where you're going to find a lot of the stuff that is no longer on Etsy. You'll find it over on Shopify. But anyway, this I thought was brilliant. Harriet Wright Designs had this. I saw it on, I think, an email that she sent out where she did like the whole entire month of these, and I thought this was brilliant. So you just have some washi strips. You've got your 1 through 31. You've got some deco, some corner deco. You've got a little March sticker right here. You've got a couple of important little scripts, and it's just 1 page, and it's simple. It's super, super simple. So the reason why I'm getting rid of the monthly kits from the Etsy shop and from the Shopify shop anymore, the ones that are up there, I'll stay up there, is because they're really not big sellers. So there's really no point in having them. This, however, is perfect, because this gives you just enough to make your monthly layout cute and pretty and functional, but not like over the top, too much stuff, big giant banners everywhere, which is just, I just don't feel like that's anybody's style anymore. So I feel like that's very outdated. So updating everything, I updated that as well. Next, we have some swatches, which again, it's just me collaging stuff together. Look at Lily on the top of the bread pile. That's me right there. You put me in a pile of bread and I'm the happiest person in the world. And then we've got little buttons baking and just like different collage items here. Then the next page is for you standard vertical size people. So these boxes, even though they're not actual squared off boxes, they are cut wonky, they are still 1.5 by 1.9. So these will fit in your standard vertical as your, you know, like your standard vertical 1.5 inch wide boxes, these will fit. So that's what I mean, like you're able to use this kit in all the different formats. So you've got this one here with these 4, which are I love these. And then the next one is the page 2 of that. So there's 8 of these possibilities. This one's a little bit wider because it was just kind of fun the way I just kind of put it together, but you have your full 7 that are in the 1.5, and then this one's a little bit bigger, but you have your full 7 days here. So here's page 2 of that same option. Then the next one is some more swatches that are a little bit cleaner, a little less on there as far as like me doing a lot of the, what do you call it, collaging, and there's a little bit more room for you to do more collaging, add some scripts to this and that kind of stuff. I think it'd be just absolutely beautiful to do that. Then this one is the floral page and a little tea cup in the middle. I don't know if that's tea or it's a teacup, but there isn't tea in it. It's got foam on the top. So I'm a coffee person, so even in a teacup, coffee's going in it, but you could use it as tea if you're a tea person. I did that for brandy, but then I was like, but I want to put some stuff on top. I can never just leave well enough alone. I always have to add. So there's a floral page. And then this one is for the weeks people, or if you have like a passport or a mini or something like that. These are actually sized to fit in the week sized boxes, but again, these are not specific. So you can, if you have a weeks, you can use it in your weeks. If you don't have a weeks or you have a personal, they're just going to fit in there because it's nice and tiny and it won't take up an entire page with one thing. And then mix and match to set up your scene. You've got plenty of washi, you've got plenty of stuff in order for you to utilize this right here in any size, That's why we have condensed to just having, it's called a journaling kit, but this journaling kit is going to be functional in hopefully. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be somebody out there that says, but what about this? Or, but what about that? I can't cover everything, but I think I covered enough to make hopefully all of you happy. And if I haven't, you know what, leave some comments down below and let me know what it is that you think that this kit is missing or something that you would like to see changed. And I'm more than happy to experiment and kind of mess around. This is, like I said, a whole new system. So we have a lot of room to kind of play. So along with this kit, there's also 2 pens that go with it. I do not have them both at the moment. They are on order. So because like I said, this is coming out so early, but there is a Tombow in this like beautiful chocolatey color. And then there is also a Stardust glitter pen, which is a clear, but it's got sparkles to it. So because I don't offer foil, and I never will. So don't ask, it's not happening. I hate foiling anything. Well, I shouldn't say never, because who knows, when my daughter gets here, she may be like, hey, it needs foil, and she may take over foil. I don't know. But me personally will never foil anything ever again, but those Stardust glitter pens are fantastic for adding little sparkles. You can add them yourself and they're clear. So it's literally just the sparkles. So if you want to add some sparkles to your little florals, to whatever it is that you want to add them to, you can do that with that little sparkle gel pen and it's perfect. Like you don't have to actually foil anything and you can put it where you want it. So that is also going to be in this kit. I just don't have them here yet because they are on order. And they, like I said, I'm doing this so early that they will be here in plenty of time. And then last but not least is the washis. So there's 3 washi choices this month and they all are just, I think they are so fantastic. I can tell you that these took me forever to figure out like how I wanted to set them up and how I wanted them to look. I did roll them out for you. They look really dark on the roll because they're on top of each other, and I used rich browns and chocolates and just like very, very bakery vibe for my color palette. So these are gonna look dark here, but I'll show you in the Hobonichi what they look like, because they are, there they are. So they're definitely not as dark as they look in the roll once you roll them out, because once you put them on the white background, and they're not like dark on top of dark, but if you put this on like in a blackout type of a planner, they're going to look dark. But here they're much lighter. And then you can see here, this is how the stickers look. So you can see once you lay them down, they're a lot more vibrant than they look on the frosted clear paper backing because it's just not as nice as putting it on down on paper, but you can definitely see the color pops on these. And these are the two different sizes. I totally made that wonky. Don't pay attention to my non-straight washi tape, but this is the thicker one and this is the thinner one. And you have an entire sheet with a ton of them on it. So between that plus the washi, I think you guys are really going to like it. So I think that's all I have to tell you. I could kind of show you this really quick just so that you can see the difference in the colors. So again, you can see that these are going to be much more vibrant, but that is because they are on the white background. So depending on what you're using, like for me, the frosted clear works better than these because I am going to be using them in my daily hemlock and oak, which is a hardbound. So if you're an archer and olive or a hemlock and oak or a whatever hardbound journaler, these are going to work perfect for that, this size here, because you know, you don't want to thicken this up too much. And these are the frosted clear is super skinny, like barely going to give you any bulk at all. Whereas these are a little bit thicker. So they're going to raise up your planner a little bit. So these are better for like the soft covers, like your Hobonichi Cousins or your soft cover, or even for your like disc planners or your ring bound planners, like that kind of stuff. The white is fine for that. And then it also depends on your aesthetic. Like if you like the clear look and you don't like having all the white, hard white edges, then you would go with the frosted clear versus this, because everything in here has an edge to it. I mean, in order for me to kiss cut, it's got to have an edge around it like that. So if that's not your vibe and you don't want that and you just want it to be clear on the background and just the artwork, then you're going to want to go with the frosted clear. If you like the edging and you like that sticker look, then you're going to want to go with this. So anyway, that's the florals. Then you've got these are so like vibrant. I just love these. I'm using both. Like for me, I'm using both of them. The hemlock and oak is getting the frosted clear, and all my other planners, because they're on regular paper and they're disc bound or soft cover, those ones are going to get these because I just love the vibrancy of these and I like that sticker look. But there's that one, there's this one, these are your standard verticals, here are your swatches. Oh, there's a couple of them in here. Oh, I messed up and I brought like the whole pile of them. Then your Hobonichi weeks size, here's your March. So I don't have apparently I brought all of those and not the other ones, but you get the idea. So much more vibrant stickers when you go with the premium matte, this is the white paper versus that, but I still think that is still gorgeous. Like if that's your style, then that's perfect as well. So anyway, I think that's all I have. That's all I have for you. Hopefully this is good. If I left anything out, I apologize. There are some things that are still coming. The card that's the same size as this with the collage on it is on the way with the soft touch. The pens are still on the way. But as far as everything else is concerned, I think I pretty much have everything here. This is going to be up on the website. Hopefully it'll be up there by the time this video goes up. If not, just keep checking the website until you see this artwork pop up, and then you'll be able to go in if you're already a subscriber and change. If your last thing is I'm going to talk about is if you're already a subscriber. So if you're not already a subscriber and you're just interested in this later on, then go check out the website. It's linked down below. If you are a subscriber, stick around for just one more minute because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. So at the end of January, everybody's subscriptions have to change. So if you're a standard vertical, a Hobonichi Cousin, or Hobonichi Weeks, you need to change your subscription. If you want to continue getting this, you're going to need to change over to one of these, and these will be available. You pick which one you want from the drop down menu, and super easy, no big deal. You can do you log in and you can do an actual product swap without any charges happening. Nothing's going to happen until the first of the month like normal, and you'll be able to just switch over seamlessly, no problem. After that happens, anybody who doesn't do it, I'm going to send out an email as well for people who don't watch the videos. It's going to go up on Facebook. It's going to go on Instagram. For anybody who doesn't, those subscriptions are going to cancel. So they will no longer be effective after on February 1st. So those are going to be gone. So if you don't make the change, you're not getting a subscription anymore. If you're a journaling subscriber, no matter which tier it is, if you're with Washi or without, or if you're a Washi, what is it? plus or not plus. There's only two options for the journaling for those subscriptions. No matter which one you are, you're going to default to the basic kit. The basic kit being journaling only, no one washi tape, random, and no journaling kit. So you will default to the lowest tier of these. And if you don't make the change yourself, that's where it's going to go, and then it will ship automatically, like bill and do all the things on the first. The prices are also changing. In some cases, they're going lower. In one case, which is the biggest one, where you have the journaling kit and all 3 washies, it went up by $1. That's all. Other than that, every other one has gone down. So anyway, that's where I'm at. Any questions, leave them down below. Any comments, I would love to hear it. I'm very, very nervous about this, so I really would like to know what you guys think of the artwork, the style, the everything, and just let me have it. I just really need to hear what you guys like, don't like, and try to make these changes based off of like feedback. But the art style is not going to change. The art style is going to stay the same. If I'm missing something, let me know down below. And again, you can always reach out to me. I will answer you, whether you want to email me, message me, it doesn't matter. I will answer you. And if you need help with your subscriptions and fixing stuff, again, just get a hold of me and I will do it for you. It's super, super easy. So anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I hope you love this stuff. Don't forget, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Get me out there so people can find me. Share this with whoever you want to share it with so we can be found. And yeah, I will see you again on the next one. Have a great day. Bye.